Welcome to this edition of the Sunday Monday vlog. Just wanted to show my nut trees are planted. They're not planted outside like I want to because tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they're calling for up to 8 inches of snow. But my trees started shooting out leaves and buds and I had to get them in soil. So this is the crazy life of homesteading, along with a little grumpy, annoying, loud little Piggly Wiggly. Right, Pig? Right. Yep. So, I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, for any of you looking for properties that want to live close to today's Homesteader Ranch, this is my neighbor Debbie Miller. This is her sign. There are like 8 to 10 properties within a couple miles for sale. Alright, I know I said I was doing the drawing this Sunday Monday vlog, but I forgot to put it up on Facebook and forgot to advertise that I need a name for that little character in the front there, the brown and white one. So I need names. So I had the names written down from the 3 people that sent names in last week. So if you can go ahead and put names in, this is Peaches right here. You can see her legs are brown, her body's solid color. But the other goat is the mixed color, the brown and white, and we need a name for this little girl. Alright, so you can see I finally got the first shipping container for the animal shelters. I plan on getting at least one more, hopefully like July, maybe August. I'm not sure. It all depends on financing and what I can afford to get accomplished this year. But I'm going to have a room here, a room in the middle, and I'm going to have a room down there at the end. And these are pressure treated 2x4s. I'm going to be building 2 walls. I need to get more of the pressure treated 2x4s. I'm going to pick up pressure treated plywood, and then I'm going to cut out some doors. A little different than what I'm showing in this video. You're going to see in the next clip what I got accomplished, because the pig door is not going to go there. But one room is going to be for the pigs, and then 2 rooms will be for the regular animals. And then when I get the other shipping container, I'll do 2 rooms for the regular animals and 1 room for a pig in that one as well. And it's just making things work. You know, the animals made it through the horrible winter we had this year, which has been the worst everybody's seen in a long, long time. But I want to make sure my animals have better shelter. And by dividing the rooms, they have their own little spaces for the ones that don't get along. And this winter should be a lot easier on them than this past one. All right, so you saw I made this fence U for the trees that came all the way around. I got that accomplished. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I brought the T-post over, the tractor over, the T-post driver. I'm going to make a second U now because I've got 45 nut trees coming in. So I'm going to have a fence here. It's going to have a fence on this side. Going to go all the way down to these trees just like the other U shape. I'm going to take all these wire baskets down that the trees are inside once the fence is up. And I'll drill holes in between the trees to plant the nut trees as they come in. And then from about right here, I'm going to go out to that basket. This basket and tree has to come out because I need a way of driving the tractor around or driving the green truck around to get to things. So the fence will come all the way out. It will come out. I got to measure everything out. I'm not sure yet. And then it will go diagonal along the other fence. And like I said, then I'll be able to drive in this all the way around when that tree's out and go around to where the tractor is. So that way I can harvest fruits and nuts as the time comes. I can drive my little green Pickman electric truck that I have in between with baskets in it and put fruit or nuts in it. This week I took this wire and I made these wire circles. So the little nut tree will go inside of it, and of course it'd be inside that hole. And it's 3 foot tall, so it will keep all the smaller critters and chickens and stuff from pecking the leaves and doing damage to it. I also have another roll there. I have all that peat moss, all the Miracle Grow that I'm going to mix in with the soil to give the trees a boost. And then, of course, with all the animals pooping everywhere and peeing everywhere, they're naturally fertilizing, so that's going to help out a lot. Then here's the shipping container that you saw in the previous video. There's the pieces that I cut out. I cut it just above chest height to me. Here's Mr. Henry. He just wants to peck and see what's going on. So that way I have to duck to get in, but that way it keeps some of the temperatures warmer. And then the pig door is a lot shorter. So the pig door, like I say, I put on this backside. The fence will go off the corner, and I'm going to be extending the fence out, which I'll show you in a minute. And then these are the walls, so that's the door for that room, and then that's the door for that room once I get that wall up. And you can see the goats love coming in and out, and once I get some hay and put hay inside here, then they're going to start staying in here. Right now there's no hay, so they don't want to stay inside the shipping container, but that's fine with me. You know, it is what it is. But this is something I just got done this week. And then I'm going to close these back doors, so it will only be the 3 smaller doors. And like I said, I just have to bend in to get in the goat doors. And then it's tall enough once I'm through the door, it doesn't matter. And then I can rake everything out, take everything out, put it in the garden beds, bring in new hay, and all the animals will be set. And then I'm thinking about putting half walls, flat walls, where they can jump up on a platform so more animals can fit in here at night and things like that. And then I use the angle grinder to cut a hole, and then use the Sawzall to cut the lines down. And here's Henry again, always checking on me, always seeing what's going on. He's such a goofy emu. But here's the cat inverter that I got at Home Depot for $100 several years ago. I'm still using it to today because I don't have electricity down here. So I use these. I hook it up to the battery. I run the truck. I can run my angle grinders, my Sawzalls, all that type of stuff. and it's just making things a lot better. And then here we go. We got the little goats again, jumping around, prancing around, enjoying their time in the freedom. And there goes Thelma right there, going to the bathroom. And there's Peaches on the left, and the one that I need a name for right there on the right, next to Nestor. And there goes a rooster, and all the ducks are coming out. They think I got food. But I started flattening out the spillway. You can see it's a lot wider than what it was. I can't really do too much more. I was bringing dirt over from the house site, but the problem is I'm getting all these big rocks down there, and now I'm going to have to get the tractor down there and pull all those rocks out so I can pour the concrete U, stack the cinder blocks, and then I can go ahead and backfill after that's complete. That fence, I'm going to back up to that little like pond hole, the mud hole, and all this fence is going to get pushed all the way back to that tree, which will go down to that pond. And then I'm going to split the creek and everything in half. So half the pigs can be in one section with the one shipping container, and the other half in the other section with the other shipping container. So that's all I've done for this week. All right, so it's been a long, hard week. We've had rainstorms. We've had snowstorms. We've had beautiful warm days. We've had cold days. And we've had a ton of wind. And it is windy out there right now. So it's been a hell of a week trying to get stuff accomplished. And I am quickly finding out that I am not prepared for spring, and spring is already running me over like a freight train. I've got fencing to get done, but I have to fence another U-shaped area so I have space for the next set of nut trees that come in. I got to get fencing done in the creek bed for the bamboo that's coming in. I have to fence in an area for the Indian corn to get planted. I have to scrape with my grapple bucket with the teeth on it so I can put out the seed, the 500 pounds of seed. I've got to get mulch brought in. I've got to get so much stuff brought in. And now as I'm thinking that, I'm getting mulch tomorrow, and I didn't show you guys my trailer. I totally didn't even think about showing you that. But I put sides on the trailer, 2x4s, which I'll show you next week. And I got sheets of plywood that I'm going to lean against the side, fill it with mulch. The mulch will push the plywood into my framing, which will hold. And I'm going to bring the first load of mulch home tomorrow. So Monday, which you're watching today. So I'll be bringing it home today. But this is Sunday when I film it, so it's tomorrow for me. But it's just so much stuff. I've got to figure out how to get water pumped up. I've got to get a well house built so I can get a well pump put in. I've got to build walls for the shipping container. I've got umpteen million things to do. And it's a lot to do. And I'm doing what I can. So, I mean, you see this week, I've done a whole bunch, even with the bad weather. One of my neighbors that lets me do laundry at their house had me over for dinner, so I had a really good pot roast dinner, some coffee, some chit chat. Found out we're all lunatics up here. We're all crazy. Found out my neighbors has my 2 white peacocks that disappeared. 2 peacocks came back home. They're still here. I spent 2 hours this week chasing my escaped emu. Still can't catch him. So he's still out there running about. And I haven't really paid attention to the channel and everything else. I have a lot of people asking why I don't follow them, why I'm not commenting on their Facebook, stuff like that. I've got so much stuff to do, so many things to get accomplished on the ranch. That's all I do is pick at it. I don't have time to watch tons of YouTube videos, follow 50 million different Facebook accounts, Instagram, all that. However, the channel is growing, and it's growing big. So I am at 1,517 subscribers. So I blew through 1,500. I was at 14 something. So I didn't even realize I broke 1,500. I'm at 494,000 views. I'm almost at 500,000 views. It's crazy. I can't believe 500,000 views. That's a lot of people watching the channel. Not even subscribers, but just other people watching the channel. And my checks that I've been getting every month now, I've gotten 2 checks. I'm averaging about $120 a month. So yeah, to do a video every day, do these long Sunday, Monday vlog videos, yeah, it doesn't pay. I understand that. But it's a little token of appreciation from YouTube for me doing what I love doing, sharing this journey with everybody, having everybody be a part of the journey. I have a couple trolls that are thumbs downing my video. So I put my video up, and normally within the first hour of the video being up, I get the first thumbs down. And then within 6 hours, I get the second thumbs down. So I got 2 people thumbing down the video. It is what it is. You can hear the little piglet over there squeaking, squeaking, squeaking. But that's pretty much it on that front. So this upcoming week, I'm hauling mulch. I'm hauling propane. The truck's got to go back to the shop. There's some mechanical errors on it. They're not sure if it's the mechanical errors or they found a mouse/rat nest behind the engine block. So they don't know if they chewed any wires. So I got to take the truck in. They're going to dissect the truck. If it is wires that have been chewed, I'm going to have to pay for that. If it is mechanical error, then that's all under warranty because it's basically a brand new truck. So I'm going to probably be out truck for a few days this week. So they're supposed to call me tomorrow afternoon or Tuesday, and they're either going to get me a loaner vehicle, or like I told them, if somebody wants to drive me up here, drop me off, I don't need a vehicle. I can stay here at the ranch for 3-4 days, whatever it takes them to take care of the truck. And then they can come pick me back up or bring the truck back out, whatever. So, not looking forward to that because that's going to start costing me some money if it is the mice chewing stuff up. I've been finding some prairie dogs that I've been watching. The emus are killing prairie dogs and the different rodents. So hopefully they're taking care of the mice and stuff like that. And I won't have that issue anymore. So if it ain't one thing, it's another thing. Financially, things aren't looking good right now. From last week to this week, I'm down almost $90,000 in crypto because crypto had a big drop. I also made a bad trade, which that cost me, I think, like $18,000. So I wanted to pull some money out this week, or this previous week, so I could get other stuff accomplished. So now I'm just going to have to hold on, wait for the market to turn back, because every market has its up, it has its down. It will eventually go back up. Just like everybody said for a year and a half, crypto was dead, and a year and a half later, crypto went up, and look at the money I made. I bought these trailers for cash, and got a lot of stuff accomplished. So I'm going to have to hold on. I have fence. I have T-post. I have the tractor. I have the dirt. I have the trees. I have all this stuff that I can work with. The only thing that I do have to buy is mulch. And I just got to get stuff figured out. So if this week turns out to be all snow in the beginning week, I'm not going to get a lot of stuff accomplished. If it turns out to be a nice week, and also with the truck, if I don't have the truck from Wednesday to next Monday, I can't really haul mulch and do all that type of jazz. So right now everything's on stall because I don't have the excess cash flow. So I'm going to live on my regular $3,000 a month budget right now until crypto goes back up, and then I'll pull some more cash out when that happens. But for now, I got to put the brakes on my spending and wait for crypto to turn around. So that's pretty much it here. Don't forget to send in your name for the goat. I'll take the first 20 names or less, whatever comes in, and I'll do the drawing on the next Sunday, Monday vlog. And I'm going to post a picture on Facebook, Instagram, and all that, so people there can chime in. And that's pretty much it. Oh, one last thing, which is a pet peeve. I gotta say this because I'm getting more and more of you guys out there that think that this is your ranch, that it's your money I'm using, yada, yada, yada. So, the pet peeve is I'm getting messages, emails. You need to feed your dog organics. You need to feed your animals organics. You have to do this. You need to do that. I don't have to do anything. I don't need to do anything unless you're paying the $160,000 for this ranch. You're paying $34,000, $36,000 now is what it's going to cost to do the fencing. And the numerous other things that will end up being $500,000 to build this ranch. You really don't have a say. I don't mind people saying, oh, you might want to consider this. But when somebody says you have to or you need to, I'm going to start ignoring the comments. I'm going to start just deleting the emails. I'm just not going to give anybody the time of day. Because if you have to be that demanding, if you think you are the king of the world and you're going to tell me how to run my life, how to run what I'm doing, how to build my house, how to feed my animals and all that stuff, you got another thing coming, because I'm not going to be told what to do. If I wanted that, I would be living with my mother, or I would have a wife that wore the jeans and told me what to do, and like a dom relationship. Not going to happen. This is my life. I'm doing what I'm doing. This is our journey, and that's why part of our journey, I take suggestions and things like that. But I'm not going to do everything how you want to do it, because you're not funding it. So for any those of you that want me to do certain things here at the ranch, you are more than welcome to send a check to the ranch, and I will do exactly what you want me to do. One of my subscribers that I had way back when, that I don't believe is part of the channel anymore, she used to send me like $40 a month, and she wanted me to buy one fence panel, 4 T-posts, and some tie wire. And every month I bought that. She saw the fencing I was doing. For other people out there that have sent money for dog treats and stuff, you've seen the different dog bones and different things I bought for the dogs. And anybody that sends donations, of course, wherever you want me to put the money is where I put it. I don't go to Hawaii. I don't fly to Europe. You see it every week, every day, every month, every year in this channel, that donation is going towards what needs to be done. And then the only other thing I just remembered also is I'm having a custom sign built for the driveway sign, and I put in post. So I'm going to look on my phone to see if I have a photo of it. If I do, then I'll go ahead and have that photo right after this. And that's it for this week. So enjoy your week. Enjoy whatever type of weather you're having. And hopefully spring isn't running you over like a freight train like it is me right now. I'll talk to you guys later.